Okay, guys. Back again. It is Empress Ruth. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and viewing my channel. Just checking in. It's been a few days since I've had my experience, and normally when the energies come through like that, I need a few days to um, let the energy come in uh, for me to kind of work with it and try and understand it and how it fits for me and what I'm supposed to be doing with it. And so it takes me a couple days to, I guess, transmute the energy. And my kittens are crying. They hear me up now. But I just fed them about an hour and a half ago, so they're not hungry. They just want some attention. But I'll have to get with them momentarily after I finish this. But I just want to come forth and um, share with you about the energies because they have been extremely strong all year long. And the closer we get to the end of 2019, the stronger they become because they're closing out a cycle. And the cycle that they're closing out is a cycle that is closing out lifetimes of cycles that have to end in order for us to move into the next paradigm of us living the kind of life that God wants us to live, that has always been intended for us, and that's for everyone to be abundant and for everyone to be happy, and whatever that happiness is for you. It's not what someone tells you what it is, but it's just an inner knowing. It's just what your soul is craving. It's what your soul is desiring, and it's pushing you to meet that desire. And how that plays out is completely up to you, and it is your journey. And sometimes in that playing out, that means you're letting go of things that no longer suit your world, and it's things that you've been doing your entire life. So it's difficult to let them go. Speaking from my own personal experience, because that's really all I do. I can only talk about what I know, and I know my life, I know my transitions, and I know what I've been through, and I know what Spirit has presented to me. And it's been my choice whether or not to move forward with the things that Spirit has presented to me, or just to say, I'm not doing that and continue on in my regular 3D life, getting up, going to work, and paying these bills. But I've always wanted more because I've always known that there was more. So I had to find the courage deep within to go on this spiritual journey and to continue to grow and evolve um, day by day. Is really a moment to moment. It's not even day by day. It's a moment to moment type thing because you are in the moment, and in that moment you can choose to um, remain the same, or you can choose to do something different. You're a divine being. You have that choice. Uh, but and God gives us free will, but there's a caveat to it, which uh, a lot of people are don't want to say, but it just it kind of is how things kind of play out. The divine will come to you when you open yourself up to that world. They'll come to you and they'll present things to you, and it's up to you whether or not you want to move forward with the direction that Spirit is showing you. Because you do have a choice, but if you choose to follow the direction of Spirit, it's abundance, it's blessings in it, but the road is also hard because you're really in training mode and you really have to let go of the conditioning, the programming, the family conditioning, the world conditioning. So you have a lot of layers that you are going to have to let go in order to live in the spiritual realm, and to manifest spirit here on earth. And that is actually what's happening. Spirit is now manifesting here in the physical, where we can actually see it and work with it hand in hand while still navigating the regular 3D world. It's an emergence, a convergence, a coming together is happening, because those worlds have never been separate. We've been taught they are, and now the divine is coming and saying, no, it has never been separate, and this is why we're going to show you that it's not separate, and we work hand in hand. It is all one. It's all one. And in order to really understand that, you do have to let the 3D world, you have to lose your, I once had a post that said you have to lose your human mind in order to gain your spiritual senses. And that is true, because you're going to lose your human mind, and so you'll think you're going crazy. There's been plenty of times I thought I was losing my mind. I did. Because it was things that I had never experienced, things that I had never been forewarned of, things that was just outside of the norm for me. Just trying to deal with this world, the spiritual aspect of it. But now I'm like well seasoned, and even with me being well seasoned and walking in the spirit, they still hit me with stuff that I'd be like, whoa, what now? I thought I was done. Your journey never ends. It's not for the faint of heart. Your journey never ends, but I'm telling you, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. There's no way in the world I could return to the way that I used to live. No way. It's like once you become awakened, you cannot go back to sleep. Even if you want to go back to sleep, you can't go back to sleep. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. So I'm feeling better, and how you feel is also a choice, but you also have to understand the energies. When those energies come in and you up and down, that's real. So that's why I isolate during the time that energy comes in, like the 1111 portal, it came in. And what ended up happening, I had an experience where I remembered my past life, and my past life came merging with this life, and I end up speaking in a foreign tongue for about 40 minutes to someone that was in my house. So this convergence of energy is real, and the memories of past lives are coming up. So you really want to investigate what you're going through. So I had reached out to my first teacher, like, hey, my powers are coming online, and I really don't know how to handle them. And could you help? And didn't get any response. I was thinking about going back to church, like somebody up in there got to still know how this thing works. But when you start and you hit go, you're gonna go. And what that really showed me, Spirit came back and said, you've already done that. You've been down that road. You're on a new path. What you've learned, they took you as far as they can take you. There's nothing back there for you. Spirit is pushing me to go forward in the direction they want me to go, in the direction that they want me to go. I'm like, it was him and Han, like, I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I got the skills to do that. And Spirit really pushed me to believe in myself, to trust in myself, to know that I got this, and they would have never been behind me this whole time. This whole journey was for me. And I started this journey off thinking it was a twin flame journey. And it still is a twin flame journey. But the twin flame journey is for you to get to know you, and for you to know that you are good absolutely on your own. It's killing any codependency issues that you have. It kills it. It's killing any self-sabotaging issues you have, any addictions you have. Spirit didn't told me I have to stop smoking marijuana. And once Spirit tells me I have to do something, I do it. Because when I don't, they make you come kicking and screaming. And I've done the kicking and screaming already, so I volunteer. When they say, hey, this is the direction, this is going to help you on your journey, I'll play with it. I'll toss it around for a few weeks, and then I'll be like, all right, I'm ready. Let's do it. So you might as well say I'm no longer a marijuana smoker. I'm not. When I do that and I go against them, something happens. So, and Spirit had been telling me for really months, let it go. Let it go. I want to say for the last 2 months it's been saying let it go. And I've been, I had stopped for about a month, and then I went again. So now it's like I have to let it go permanently. So I follow the direction of the divine, and it always turns out very fruitful and abundant for me. So I start my day off. The day should always start with prayer, which is thanksgiving, gratitude for everything that you have, meditation. I chant now Shreem, Brzee, and that is to take care of the financial aspect, as well as me getting up, making action to get the finances. So it's a combination of all mind, body, spirit, emotions, physicality. Everything must come together and work together as one. And that is what I'm learning. I'm learning how to balance all the worlds as one, because again, it is just one world. You are that one world, combining all those aspects of yourself. So this is why my life is what it is. I am the teacher, and because I am the teacher, I must go through. And if I don't go through, I can't have the experience in order to teach you. That is my life. I have accepted it. Starting to level out and understand that that's my life through the heavy transitions that Spirit has sent me through. So here to teach, here to educate, here to learn and process the information and move forward, because there's nothing stagnant. There's nothing stagnant about the divine, and I'm a part of the divine, and so are you. And this is what Spirit wants everyone to know. You are divine, and the divine is here to work with you, work through you, work for you. All you have to do is not be afraid. And even if you are afraid, come on board and you'll see that the journey is worth it. It's the most exciting thing that you'll ever experience, but it's also one where it's a painful journey, but the pain doesn't last forever. Once you work through all your modalities, and you work through all your grief, and you work through all your childhood wounding, and you work through all the layers of stuff that you picked up that ain't yours, the reward is great. It's the best reward ever. But I'm gonna go because my kitten is just like going crazy, and he wants me, so I cannot ignore home base. I love you guys. Take care. If you got to go back and listen to the video again, listen to it again. Listen to it again. It's okay. It's okay that you're different. It's okay that Spirit works with you. It's okay if no one understands you. God understands you. And God will bring you to a place where you understand you. And then once you understand you, God will bring people around you that understands you. And I'm just getting to that place. So, blessings, peace and blessings. Love you guys, love you guys, love you guys, love you guys. Never give up, never give in. Keep going. Press your way until something happens, and it's already happening. Don't give up. Be blessed. Keep your mind high. Stay positive. Stay positive. Stay positive. Your mind stay positive, your world will be positive. That's how this thing works. If you're walking around in misery, that's because you want to walk around in misery. You want to be happy, you can be happy. It just starts with a thought, and then hold it, and you'll have exactly what you want in your world. But my baby's crying. Okay, Apollo, I'm coming. Talk to you guys later.